Elder.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind. I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
Hey.
Okay. What am I doing? What's on your mind?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
Sure thing.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Just recommended.
System delta's at 100%.
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
I'll send for you if I need you.
Looks cool, Paladin. It's a shame we lost Paladin.
If you need a little extra persuasion to help with those farmers, I've got plenty of...
Set me up.
Be my guest.
What are you building?
It's about time we resupplied the Prydwen, too. I'll be damned if they have to start...
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to give yourself a hit.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Danse has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Danse was a traitor. Or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew. So it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
I'd like some time to prepare myself before you send me on my next mission.
You will have ample time to prepare yourself after I've given you this briefing. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you. Complete.
Our sources...
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now,
I'd like some time to prepare myself before you send me on my next mission.
you will have ample time to prepare yourself after I've given you this briefing. Now, before we launch, they're a small but our tactical. If we strike them,
Fine, but it hardly seems worth our time.
the Railroad may not appear to be a threat. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely. To that end,
Do they all have to die?
absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM. They use the robot for... If you could use this holotape, I'm certain we could put...
Collecting technology for you is becoming a habit, Proctor.
A habit you appreciate, I hope.
I'm certain the Paladin appreciates that the acquisition of technology is one of our most sacred tenets. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the Railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Vertibird docking systems and fusion-cooled feed systems reporting green.
Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along. Can't wait to see him smash the...
do this. Let's do this.
Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot.
Come back here now, Paladin. This briefing isn't over.
Ad Victoriam, brother.
You know, if you need our help, you only have to ask.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
No. We're done.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
What are you building?
Intruder countermeasures active. This unit is incapable of voice communication.
Pam.
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible. Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
If you're not here to save synths, just leave. Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming.
Desdemona.
Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming.
You didn't see anything suspicious coming in, right? Can't wait to get out of this place. Gives me the creeps.
After you leave, I get to do a full security sweep before you can get out of here, too.
Deacon? Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Like the disguise? It's Wasteland. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Hey.
What is it?
Hey.
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
That? Not much of a disguise.
A disguise is more than a wig and some lice-ridden clothes. You'd be surprised how far I've gotten with the right attitude and a clipboard. But about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Your base was under a donut shop?
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell.
Tough break.
And then some. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Go on.
We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base, so let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs, symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. All right, let me do that. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going. Rail sign. Right there.
No point in leaving that for the scavengers.
And another. We're probably close. See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you... just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh? Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh? Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
I got one built into my Pip-Boy.
Wait, what?
Easy there. He meant to say, mine is in the shop.
That's better. My heart almost burst out of my chest. Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. He's just shown me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Are you in danger?
I signed on for light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches! If I haven't been made yet, I'll be spotted when I leave here. I'm goddamn trapped. The front's fortified to hell and back. They place mines all over the goddamn place.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, If we take him at his word. The front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously, though? Thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Hacking this is beyond me.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown.
Hey there.
I didn't think I'd ever see this place again. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, you missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here.
Anything useful?
Yeah. In the center of that rail side. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before. Tinker managed to turn on the defense. Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives.
Actuator damaged.
Another one for the Minutemen. Could hold this place against an armor.
Movement detected. Curious.
Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them up. We can give our friends a little surprise.
Odd. Mind scanner. Hello. Engaging hostile life form. Actuator damaged.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
That's it.
Is someone present?
Engaging hostile life form. Actuator damaged.
Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret defense intelligence agency research lab. A place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
Where did you go? An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
Hey there.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee you're railroad material. Ah, the switchboard. A lot of memories here.
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Combat initiated.
God someone managed to close the security door in time. Carrington's prototype is in there. Where's that play button?
We better be careful. Doesn't look like they've been gone long.
Open says me.
Nice.
There's an elevator at the end of the hall. It should be a hell of a lot easier fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield.
I bet the Brotherhood of Steel would love to get their hands on some of this.
There we go.
Duh. Any idea what all this does?
Attacking.
End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
Hey,
Okay. What am I doing?
over here.
Consider it done.
Going up.
no way.
Is someone present?
Attacking enemy.
Terminated with extreme prejudice.
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
Bye.
See you soon.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
You know the one about the railroad? That actually helped?
Self-diagnostic complete.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
That's kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous. I think it's way safer to just die. Why? Stop
trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
When you find me some jet, then I can use the site to help you.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. I must apologize. For the odd noise I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature. We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true, and then some.
If you didn't have the prototype, I'd think you're both lying through your teeth.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Call me Professor.
You certainly demonstrated your intelligence. Professor it is. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ
I'm
is
feeling
one of our
overdue
most
for some
safely guarded
reconstructive
secrets.
surgery.
So be careful
Ooh,
coming
maybe I'll go
in or out.
blonde next time.
You never can tell when you're being watched. This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
So that was Billie Holiday. Billie is spelled with an I and an E because she's a lady.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Cut to the chase.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
What's a dead drop?
Oh, it's a... I'll let him explain.
Oh, dear lord. A dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
Just don't bollocks it up too badly. If things go wrong, I'm the one who has to patch everyone back together. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch.
Feeling tired? Need a pick-me-up? Need a pick-me-up? Visit Chemicare and get a prescription today. A balanced life through chemistry. Next, I'm gonna play some Cole Porter. The song's called Anything Goes.
haunted house? Real? I always thought this place was just a legend.
What? Let's play, little human!
I got something over here. We've got company. tough persuading Bunker Hill to join up with the Minutemen. They've always been go it alone.
Listen, Bunker Hill doesn't want any trouble. You have some seriously powerful friends.
Hey, I know
If it'll
you.
keep us on
You're
their
that
good side,
Minuteman, Gobby.
consider yourself to have the run
I
of the
really look
place.
up to you
And the
guys.
next time you need something, just ask.
Thanks.
All right?
Glad to hear it.
You guys
Can we
are
trade a few
right.
things?
This is for you.
Hey.
I'm sure
You
you'll
there.
put it to good use.
Caravan or
Every
raider?
little bit helps. We'll be sure to put this to good use.
Caravan!
All right. Come on in and set up shop wherever you want. Remember, we get a cut of all your sales. Room and board ain't included.
I'd like to trade some items.
Go ahead.
Raise everybody.
You'll find I'm very persistent.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
So, there are recruiters out there in the Commonwealth.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You'll get paid the starting rate, like everybody else. If you turn out to be as useful as you claim, then we can talk about a raise. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Why? Through these objects? Keep moving! Because I move them.
Hi.
Welcome, my friend. Might I ask, do you have a
Hey,
Geiger counter?
you like Louis Jordan, right? Well, here's a classic.
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone of the feminine persuasion. You're with our mutual friends, yes?
Let's say I am.
Of course. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays is crucial.
A trader always has to move his merchandise sufficiently.
Right. Particularly if the merchandise doesn't exactly belong to you.
Exactly. My current package has been in my possession far too long. I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace nearby, but raiders have complicated matters. So, if you could...
Facilitate delivery. I can do that.
We're supposed to make the delivery at night, so once you clear out the undesirables, we'll meet after the sun sets.
I think we can relax a bit here.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad
Hey,
with all this
you.
shit.
Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
This looks like a good place to put the load on.
Seems to be growing well.
So, what? You're one of those Minutemen?
That's right. How'd you know?
I think it's the hat that gives it away.
Sure. I guess you're right.
Excuse me.
Need a roof over your head? Only place in... Whatever.
Uh-huh.
Fine place to sleep right here. Reasonable.
This some kind of motel?
I prefer the term flop house, but don't tell my pa that. Gets him mad. When caravans pull into town, they need a place to sleep, so we rent out all the beds we can. So did you want one?
No, not interested.
You won't get a better deal. This is the only flop house in town.
You're not with my caravan, so don't bother me.
Hey, you. Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
It's always good to help people.
I have no problem helping people. Since, though?
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save Synths?
Might as well go off and join the Deathclaw Preservation Society.
Trying to save synths sounds noble to me.
I'm not alone in this, Dad.
Enough. We got customers.
Hi. Need a roof over your head?
Uh-huh. How many caravans come through here?
All of them. They kind of own Bunker Hill. Hey, weren't we talking about you rent?
Uh-huh. So Bunker Hill just buys its way out of problems?
It's all they know. Caravan folk are money folk. And all the people who settled here retired from the caravans. Now, that doesn't mean a Bunker Hill boy doesn't know how to sling a gun. But why waste the bullets if you can buy your way out of trouble for less? Hey, did you want that room or not?
I don't think so.
Someone will grab the room. Someone always does.
Excuse me, General. Do you have a minute?
What is it, Preston?
Look, I know I put you in an almost impossible position when I asked you to lead the Minutemen. I didn't have any right to ask you to take that on. I guess I was kind of desperate at that point. I still don't know why you said yes. If it was for me, or for the Commonwealth, or for some other reason. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to know that I appreciate what you've done. We've got a long road ahead of us, for sure. But I don't doubt that you're the leader the Minutemen needed.
Thanks, Preston.
Thank you, General. I've taken up enough of your time. We'd better get back to it.
Need a roof over your head? Only place... in town.
Something's out there.
Light 'em up!
Sanctuary, as they found it. Good luck to them with, you know, the whole... And, yeah, other news, it sounds like maybe the... none of it, actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for. It sounds kind of great. Deal, it would be super dangerous, I bet. So, this next one, we make a song called Rocket 69, and, I don't even, I just can't.
Where'd they go?
Take no prisoners!
I guess you've got your reasons. Looks like we ran them off.
Godless freaks! Die!
Hey there.
Minutemen are always ready to help.
Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person actually happy to meet me. This'll take some getting used to.
Remember what I told you, H2. I'll fire up the signal.
Good luck, General.
And
glad we could help.
there. Time for me to go. Keep H2 safe. Someone will be here shortly.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to put you in any more danger.
Easy there.
Don't shoot. Professor, right? I heard about you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad you joined the team.
You here to pick up a package?
Yeah, I'm here for the package. Speaking of which, hey, you okay?
A little rattled, but I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
I told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more than raiders behind me. Afraid we need a little more help.
What type of help?
We need to get to Ticonderoga's safe house, my home. A lot of sense fresh off the boat crashed there until we smuggled them out of the Commonwealth.
Nice that you're willing to do that for us.
Yeah, I'm working off sands from a misspent youth. I'll lead the way.
High rise.
We can catch up at Tycon. We just gotta make it there alive first.
H2, you gotta go through me first. Minuteman.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to...
High rise.
And we're here. All in the night's work for you agent types. Huh.
Just part of the service.
I think I'm gonna like you even more than Glory. If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. My house is yours. But right now, I need to take care of H2. Later.
That was, Wynonie Harris.
Hey, bro. My name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
All over, but the crying.
Sure. Hope you know how to use a minigun. Oh, and soak up bullets.
Yeah, you heavies need a lot of punctuality and attention to detail, right? If so, I'm golden. We'll be seeing each other. A lot.
Hey, Doc.
Heavy's bloody traipsing around at all hours. I take it the H-222 situation has been resolved? Of course, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard, we've ascertained the fate of all but 2 safe houses. I want you to check on Augusta.
The safe houses are in trouble too? I thought only the switchboard was attacked.
The Institute didn't content itself with just destroying our headquarters. No. They launched simultaneous strikes on all we hold dear. Herkimer and Allen safe houses are both confirmed kills. Many fear Augusta will be added to that list.
I'll get it done.
Details await at the dead drop. Have a care. Odds are very good you're walking into something nasty.
Glad you're with us.
Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
I love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
Desdemona.
You know, if you need our help, you only have to ask. You know, if you need our help, you only have to ask.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
this is one of those vaults. Like you came out of, right?
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
I'm just a traveler. I thought I'd take a look around.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
All the more reason to help out a fellow Vault then.
I'm interested. What is it you need?
Fusion cores. 3, to be exact. You get the fusion cores, we grant the access.
I already have the fusion cores you need.
Really? Well then, I suppose I should say welcome. I'll be down to meet you at the entrance.
My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway.
Butcher Pete?
Gwen McNamara, Overseer.
Well,
Welcome to
doing
Vault 81.
butcher sorts of things,
I admit, I
guess.
didn't expect to see you wearing a Vault suit. Did you come from one of the vaults? Is it still...
I am sorry for what I just said. Okay, that was Roy Brown.
Ready to talk now? I admit, I didn't expect to see you wearing a Vault suit. Did you come from one of the vaults? Is it still operational?
Here's another, more. Here's more.
Have you ever seen any other Vault Dwellers?
You're the first. In all our time here, not a single traveler from another vault. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
I'm impressed you maintained a successful vault for so long.
Thanks. I owe it to the overseers before me, but some here would disagree. A few believe opening the doors to the Commonwealth was a mistake.
You should be open-minded about the Commonwealth. It has its dangers, but it's got a lot to offer.
It's the dangers that concern me. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
Here you go. I'm sure you'll put them to good use.
I won't, but Dr. Pensky certainly will. Now, I have work to do.
Ma'am, what about his friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Hey, an outsider with a vault suit. There's something you don't see every day. Don't say anything, but Man, I'd love to be out there.
You should check it out. It's got a lot to offer these days.
Maybe someday. At the rate we're working these days, maybe sooner than later.
Why the long hours?
We're just making sure this roof over our heads doesn't cave in on us. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault-Tec sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
So you're the reason the patrols are doubled today.
No signs of radiation. Impressive. Wow.
Hey, Ashes.
You're from one
what are you
of
doing
the
up here?
other vaults.
Ashes, where are you going? Ash! Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this. Don't try anything.
Excuse me, officer.
Is that your Pip-Boy? Better be.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
I don't want to hear any negative reports about you, outsider. Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself.
Hey, mister. Mister. Hey, mister. Where are you going?
Hi, Austin.
Someday, I'm gonna check out the Commonwealth. If my grand lets me.
Please, you haven't needed my help in years. Whatever it is, it can wait.
Oh, so Aaron and I can just wait? You're gone more than you're here. Whatever happened to loving husband and father?
Stop nagging at me, Alexis.
Seeds. I need more seeds.
So you're the new guy. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
No time? Why not?
Ugh, where to begin? When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Holt, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
The cat? Right. I bet it takes care of all the chores around here.
I wish. But Ash is a sweet, faithful, and never runs off. Well, almost never. Enough about the cat. What do you have for me?
I'll think about it.
Browse all you want. No rush.
Or Aaron. Her cat got loose in the Commonwealth.
What I wouldn't give for some brand spanking new genuine Vault-Tec parts right now.
Hey, Calvin.
Sorry, new guy. Not a lot of time to talk right now.
Maybe later then.
So tell me, what can I do for you?
What do you do here?
Me? I'm just the lucky sucker in charge of maintenance here. Sorry if you heard me bickering with the overseer earlier. She and I don't always see eye to eye.
You guys have been living here over 200 years. This place is bound to be in decline.
In decline? You must be one of those politically correct types. Old 81 here, she's a straight-up wreck. Pretty solid for a while, easy enough to keep up with her needs, but in the last few years or so, damn, she got feisty. Been going through tools like they were going out of style, so if you got any, I'd be more than...
Sure, you got yourself a deal.
Stupendous. One less thing to bug the Overseer about. Anyway, here I am running my mouth when there's work to do. Sorry I can't talk longer, stranger, but mind the maintenance. Shouldn't get in your way, at least.
Dr. Forsyth is asking to see you when you have a moment.
The Commonwealth sounds so exciting and dangerous.
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it.
Have you been down to medical to see
You
Dr.
whipping up a
Forsyth
new
yet?
batch of pies
He told me
today?
he's very
I heard Alexis promised one to Erin, and I know how you hate to disappoint the little ones.
Mark, nice will hit Somerset. Now this is more like one. She'll fix it right up.
Make you think you may be able
that
to
song
learn
by
Talk to Calvin.
Warren Smith.
He may have a job for you.
Because I can't take it back.
No talking. You should be doing your work.
Talk to my mom if
Excuse
you want
me.
something fixed.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
So, there's this thing I heard about.
Every waking moment's an adventure out there.
Oh my. I knew it. My kids would love to hear some of them. Would you be willing to talk to my class?
Well, it's some...
I'd be glad to talk to them.
Marvelous. Stop by whenever class is in session. I'll just stop what I'm doing and turn the class over to you.
I can't wait till I don't have to
Hello,
do
Katie.
school anymore.
Would you like to tell the students one of your stories now?
Well, I mean, it's just...
I'd be glad to.
Wonderful. The kids are so excited. Children! Children, listen up! We have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a Deathclaw?
One of the Minutemen helped me kill one once.
Cool. What happened?
If I were you, and I saw this thing...
A group of raiders had my friend Preston trapped.
But you rescued him, right?
You know, I'd run the other way.
Preston showed me where to find some power armor I could fix.
Power armor! Wow.
Singing way back home.
I wasn't ready when the Deathclaw crawled out. Good thing I had that power armor.
That sounds scary.
One shot in each eye and one in the forehead took care of that Deathclaw.
Wow. You must be a good shot.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
Thank you.
And we have a thank you gift for you. Here.
Wish my mom and dad wouldn't
Katie.
fight so
Oh, you're
much.
that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth. I wish there were more children to fill my classroom.
Well, hello.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat? Ash is gone?
No, I haven't seen your cat.
Would you go look for him? His name is Ashes. He's probably scared and lonely.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
It'll be a long time before the kids stop talking about you.
Austin.
Gran says I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to food.
Well, hello.
I know that suit. You're one of those people who lives underground.
Katie,
Thanks again for speaking to the class.
If anything's happened to him, it's all my fault.
Watch yourself.
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples?
Uh-huh. I might, for some caps.
All right. The Overseer did give me a few caps for this. How does 50 caps sound?
Sure, you can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood. Sit there. This'll only take a sec. There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Here are the caps I promised you. Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
If you get sick or injured, go to Rachel first. She'll call me if it's worth my effort.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
Watch yourself.
Hi, how are you?
I can't wait till
Hello,
I don't have
Katie.
to go to school
You've
anymore.
certainly seen a lot in the Commonwealth. Makes me thankful for the safety of the vault.
I hope nothing's happened to him.
Damn it. I was just holding that wrench.
I'll be damned if that whole duct isn't gonna need replacing.
Hybridization. It's got to be a flaw in the hybridization.
It must be rough.
Stay out of trouble.
Another out.
Hey.
Another outsider. What'd they let you in for?
What's with the attitude?
I don't trust outsiders.
We didn't need your help before, we don't need it now. The Overseer never should have opened up the vault to your kind.
Well, aren't you a ray of sunshine?
You think you're funny? That's exactly why outsiders don't belong here.